Yeah.
Also during the pandemic, and we were watching it for some reason.
We are up.
Downtown. Actually, we're nowhere near.
We're Kinburn.
Kilburn.
Kinburn.
Kinburn, Ontario. I knew that.
Service, mostly absent. We are going to get this game up, posted later in high definition, but if you want to join along and you're able to watch, welcome. A few seconds here. Buzzer going, and we will drop the puck.
Chilly.
Yeah, it is.
Chilly in this barn.
Whoops. There's our ritual.
Yes, maybe.
Jack made his team and on his way to the opening ceremonies. Well, we are ready instead to drop the puck here in West Carleton. And away we go with a sting draw. Tossed away, but offside. And Gavin gone cross ice to Jude, off his stick and down in deep for an icing call. Anybody else missing tonight, Tabung?
No, I think
Just
that's
Jack.
yeah.
Well, welcome, Jack, if you're tuning in.
Yeah, we've been joined by the incredible Kulka.
Go off Jude to Fergus, turned over, shot wide, and into the corner. It's West backed it up, and behind the net goes Raff. He wraps it around to Gavin. Gavin chips it up ahead. Away goes Fergus in a foot race. Doesn't get there first, but the back check. Sorry, the back shot ends up at Gavin. Shot in, stick save up into the air. And Sting records their first shot of the game. Hitting the paddle.
Yes.
Back to Marco. He slaps one through down low, and it goes to the boards. Out come the Crusaders, held up by Cole here in front of us. He chucks it towards the blue line and go up. Oh no, no, it's the netting. The net is off of the moorings. Yeah, thanks. I was looking for a glove. Oh, started. Okay, thank you so much. And it's back from the blue line. Shot. It's Edward to Michael Byrne. A little backflip up over to Matty. Handled and then shot away by the Crusaders down into Connor. Connor finds Byrne. He circles around and away he goes through the dot. Gonna Bank off to the right side, tries to center, it goes off a skate, down in deep. Comes out to Connor, he walks in. Shot makes his way through and it's deflected off by the goalie to the corner. Puck's gonna come up. Crusaders can't get up through the retreating Sting, and puck just dangles its way into the Sting end. Luke will pick it up first down there. Stops, looks. Goes around the outside to Edouard. Crusaders keep it in. Now they're at the back of the net. Puck dead on the netting. Comes off for Connor. He gets it off to the corner. Connor looks. Digs at it. Puck comes out for Byrne. Crusaders in behind the nets. Trying to look for the wraparound. They come. Sam covers up and dives down on that puck. It is cold in here. I'm going to gloves. Fergus will take this face off. Crusaders take it. They're going to fire one through. It's a blocker save by Sam. And that one comes around to Gavin on the boards waiting. He chips it up to Fergus with some speed. Goes to the left. Going to try and shoot one through softly. It misses. Jude catches up with it on the boards. Crusaders pick it up, but coming back is Gavin. He's going to backhand that over to Jude into the corner. Crusaders on it. They're going to go around the other way. To Fergus, who's waiting to pick that off. He feeds it through the leg, goes into the corner. Gavin comes over to try to grab it with it. Fergus and Gavin working together now. Fergus going to take a shot across. Crusaders try to dangle it in. They lose an edge, go down. Raff's going to come out with it. He finds Gavin waiting in position. Gavin feeds it up, and it's turned over. But Fergus gets it as it's picked off back and forth. He's going to backhand that in, go for a change. In goes Mason to keep an eye on things as the rest of the four Sting players are changing. Comes out to Tristan. Tristan in tight. Dekes off to the left. Holds control of it, gets it back to Cole. Cole loses it at the blue and backs off. Foot race down the right side. Picked off by the Crusaders to get a shot wide. Marco. He throws that around. Tristan will try to catch up with it, which he does. Mash is there on the side. Puck pops out. And on the stick of a Crusader, but stripped by Tristan. He gets a cross ice hitting Mason. Now a chance for Tristan. Tristan Dekes, backhander, goes wide. Off to the side of the net. Goalie holds it with his stick. It's in the netting, and we'll get a whistle with that puck stopped where it is. So this is the final regular season game Sting will play. Gets it over. Byrne to Matty, then in behind for Edouard. Edouard makes a hit. Matty comes in to get a stick at it. Kicking at it and working it. It's going to be Byrne coming along the boards. One down. Turned over, and it's Matty with a chance. He's going to go in on a 1-on-2. Goes to the right side, stops, looks, backs it off, tries to find the man at the point. It was turned over. Crusaders throw it ahead. Down in the corner. Connor's going to take position on that one, get ahead of his man. Backhands that around to Matty and Luke. Matty with it. He goes cross through the middle. Hits Edouard. Edouard looks for his options. Kicks it to himself. Looks and Dekes. He's in tight. Shot on. Loose on a rebound. Byrne couldn't get the wood on it. Jude comes across to try to hold it at the line. But
Crusaders.
yeah. Back to the point. Raff goes through, and it's gloved down low for another shot. Must be at least 3, or you got more than that?
4.
4 shots for the Sting.
At least 3, yeah.
One back to Raff. Raff looks down at the puck and then tries to throw it in. It's deflected wide. Jude goes in, works at it. Jude brings it out. Shot goes on the goalie and saved. I think it was Gavin got that shot off.
Yeah.
That's a big goalie. That's one of the bigger ones in the league.
Yeah, he's a big gentleman.
Fergus facing off, wins that, back to the point. Fired through by Marco. I think goalie made contact with that as it was deflected up into the netting.
Yeah, I'd call that a shot by Marco.
Sting will change all 5. As are the Crusaders, I think.
So 6 shots on goal for the Sting versus 3 for the Crusaders.
Crusaders are going to win that one and try to work it through the dot. Mash gets a stick on it, throws it to the side. Tristan holds the line, throws it down in the corner. Round goes Mason. Funny bounce. Mason doesn't catch up with it, but across comes Mash. He throws it across again. Here we're going to cycle the second time. No, it's Crusaders get it out. It allows for the Crusaders to pick it up and work it around. Tristan in the corner. And try and center that out. Mash waiting at the side of the net. Tristan gets it. Backs it to the blue line. Marco's going to throw it through. Mason swings around and gets a shot off, but it's blocked before it makes its way through. Tristan on the back. Gets a stick on it. Mason racing after it. Cole charges in. Puck goes back through Marco. Down in deep. Mash. She looks through the middle. Threads it through, and Mason goes cross ice over to Tristan coming here at the boards. Slaps at it. Puck goes down in. Thrown in by the Crusaders. Cole looks to Marco. Marco a little bit slow to get it, but it works through to Mason, and then he backhands that through the neutral zone. Crusaders throw it in, picked off by Mason. He backhands it to Mash. Mash now, he's got some space. He skates and looks. Got a lane here. In goes Mash down the left side. Chucks that in, goes for a change. Puck comes back out, and it's going to be Connor and Luke picking it up. Boards. Finally makes his way up. Burns there to slap at it. Edouard slaps it and gets in contact as he bats at it. Almost to Matty. Good hand-eye coordination there. It's back with Luke now. Luke to Byrne. Byrne over the blue in. Stops. Looks. Not quite held. Connor races in to do it. He's going to back off, retreat, hold that back to Byrne. Crusaders try to chuck that in. Kind of bobbles off his stick. Luke gets it to Matty. Going back to Luke. He hand plays it. Oh, picked off on the pass to Edouard. And then a nice little blocker save. As Sam gets enough contact on that to deflect it wide. That was going to the top corner for sure. Crusaders still holding it in Sting zone, but they get it to Fergus. Fergus in over the blue, gets around the player. Fended off by his counterpart, number 18. To the corner for Lucas. He's going to throw that through traffic, and a stick save is made. Edouard gets the rebound. He shoots it on. A pad save, covered up. Good reaction time from Sam there as he got his right shoulder up, contacting that puck. Fergus gets it back to Raff. Raff looks through traffic, fires one, and deflection off of Jude, I think, went the other way. Bad puck luck there. Would have been in the back of the net otherwise. Raff, he works back. Fergus through the legs, and then the Crusaders are going to go off the glass. Fergus takes the man out of the play. Gavin tries to control that long lead pass, and it's going to work its way down slowly. It won't be icing. Fergus is going to go in after it. Misses that lead pass out. Gavin gets on it. Puck came out, I thought, but no offside called. In go the Crusaders. A pacey game here. Around the outside. Fergus will pick up a dangling puck. He's going to stop. Looks for an option. Then he's going to chuck that in and go for a change. In goes Gavin. Dropped off Mash. Picks off a loose puck. Dekes through. Shot on. And a save made. Nice work by the Machinator.
The Machinator. machinating all over the place.
Tristan works it, gets it back to Mason, picked off as they try to get it to Cole, but they work it. Sting regroup, recover that puck, fire it backwards. Now picked off by Cole. He's going to go in with Mash, reaching back and stays on side. Cole loses it in traffic. Crusaders recover it. Circle around to look. Cole's going to hold the blue line with a nice big reach. Cole gets beat there on the boards. Crusaders with a nice chance to make a pass to miss that connection. To the boards they go. Doesn't have the speed. He's cross-checked from behind. No call on that one. But now we're going to get a penalty with Mason retaliating. It's going to be roughing.
This is fast-paced.
So Crusaders will go on their power play. Byrne tries to push that through the dot. It goes down in, and it's Luke on it. And he's got a little bit of space to try to play it along the boards. Oh, and it's just missing Matty there. He didn't see it go through. Now Luke goes in, holds up the player, then goes after that puck. Crusaders try to get him behind the net, set it up. Chance on the side, goes wide. I don't think that made its way to Sam.
I think it did. I think
Yeah?
Sam deflected it.
Okay, that's how it got to the side. And a goal. He's going to throw out the captain. And we'll go again. Lucas tries to throw it through the feet. He's going to go at it again, this time along the boards. Matty, he gives it away. Raff will push it in. Raff down the wing, centers it through. Actually get on. And the goalie saves it and dives on it. Yavrin works back along the boards, drops it to Fergus. Fergus tries to walk through, takes an elbow, no call. Fergus drops it back to Marco. Marco to Jude. Cole's going to clear that out, finds Jude and it's at his feet, and away goes Jude. Gavin stays on side. Connor in goes high, and the keeper snags it. Set it up. I don't think he got his stick on. I'm not sure if Sam played it to the side. And then here's Tristan coming up through. Long lead pass right on the tape of Mason. Mason goes in. He's going to get his shot. Goes wide. Around the outside. Nash and Tristan. Mason kicking at it. Luke throws that back in. And there's your buzzer. So busy game.
Yes, busy indeed. 11 shots for the Sting versus 7 for the Crusaders. And we've had more opportunities, more danger opportunities. 7 versus 4. These are the attempts that are in the slot.
He tries to push his way through. Edward gets a stick on it, as does Matty. And then it's Byrne trying to backhand that off his knees. Giveaway at center ice, and in goes Edouard. Pushed off to the corner, cleared out by Crusaders. Backhanded by Raff. Through. Hand grab by Byrne. Dropped down to his own stick, and in goes Byrne. Tries to backhand that to the slot, but it's picked off. Crusaders are going to carry that around the outside. Crusaders go down the left side and get in on Sam, and a goal. This time it's Gavin with it off the draw. Tries to throw it down in, and he's going to try again and go in. He does. And now on the slow chase, in go the Sting. Gavin gets to the side as the clearing attempt fails. Cole pinches in. He tries to feed it through. Jude's there. Doesn't get the wood down. Fergus picks off a pass. He walks in. Takes a shot. Blocker save off to the side. Gavin takes a shot. Some kind of a save made. And then his third chance doesn't make his way through. Crusaders go down the right wing. Make their way through and then lose control just in front of Sam. Jude will try to throw it up along the boards. And Crusaders get a shot on net. Crusaders take that draw. Tristan almost gets away on one. Back and forth, across, side to side. Mason throws it back to Luke. Luke down in deep. In behind. Tristan comes in to help out. Got that puck. Luke does finally. Mash will flip it up in the air, and Mason comes away with it on the backhand. Mason works his way through the legs. Tristan's going to get a shot. It was high. Unbelievable. Nice chance. Byrne tries to push his way through. Makes his way around the outside. Lucas pinches in to see if he can hold it, which he does, over to Byrne. But out it comes. Now Byrne. Turnover. He goes in. On the boards. Drops it back to Lucas. Lucas going to slap one off a skate. And now it's a foot race as the defenders get caught out of position. Good work by Raff. Tie up the player. Back at the Sting. Shot goes his way through. Save made by Sam. And then again. Couple saves there. Yeah.
Two saves right there.
Eduardo will slap it up, and it hits a player in the bench, I think. Blown down.
So far, 4 shots on goal for the Crusaders versus 1 for the Sting.
Crusaders are going to take that back, slap it through, pad save, and Sam dives on it. Crusaders win another draw. Gavin charges after it, gets a stick on it. Here comes Cole, throws it to Fergus. Fergus picked off before he can get the puck up. Now Cole goes across to Gavin. Gavin looks. What's his option? Tries to feed it through. Picked off. Crusaders go down the right wing. Work their way into the middle. Take a shot on. Save made and a whistle as Sam covers that up. Gavin, no, sorry, it's Mash trying to work his way through. Connor holding the corner with Tristan. Dangling puck at the point. Deflected loose. Now a chance in tight. Kicked out by Sam. Another shot. Wow. Save made by Sam off the glove. Deflected over the net. Now we're going to get a slashing call against... who's going? Crusaders. So Sting will now get their chance on the power play. 2 minutes. It works back to Mason. Mason across to Mash. Mash gives it back. Tristan goes to the corner to connect with it. Dekes through, walks in tight, and he gets in behind the nets. Tristan will look back to the point. Oh, and missing as Lucas was going the other way. Lucas goes around to Raff. Raff behind the net, stops, waits for a lane. He finds Tristan. Tristan drops it off his stick, and away goes Raff. Raff dekes. He's going to skate that all the way in. And nearly tripped going in. Catches up with it down in behind the goal line, and now he works it back to Mash on the boards. Mash to Tristan on the point. Tristan walks in. Oh, and Raff at the side. Back up to the corner. Tristan, he's going to put it across to Mash. Mash puts it to the side. It's Mason. He takes a shot on. Save made.
That was good puck. I think
they're doing everything right in that instance. Oops. This time it's Cole. He gets across to Marco. Marco's going to throw it through. Matty tries to deflect it and redirect. Goes around the outside. Cole catches up with it. Gets it across to Marco. Marco working. He has to back out. Cross comes Matty. Puck goes down in deep. Crusaders killing some time now, finally. Marco's back onto it. Edro has to kick it out. The Crusaders keep it in this as he tries to feed it across to Burn. Sting zone for a minute. Killing time. Now it's to Burn. Now Matty holds the line. No, it's sorry. Shot. And a save made. Wow. That was Cole feeding it through to Edo. Edo got the shot off, but the save was made. I didn't have my clock going, so we're... that penalty has cleared now. We're back to full strength. Going to be Connor throwing it in. Get on it. Crusaders work around the outside. Fergus picks him off. I hit the button and it didn't capture. I'm sorry. You'll have to watch it yourselves. Connor. It's Gavin racing down to get up with the puck. Working in the corner. Away goes Fergus as he skates through. Fergus backs out, breaks on. Dekes finds Mash waiting. Mash gives it over to Mason. Now it's Raff. He's going to throw one through. He goes wide on it. Big shot. Lucas throws it through and a stick save made. Shot on, a save made by Sam. Given away here. Crusaders will hold it in. Didn't get his stick on the rebound. Tristan holds it in the zone for a second. And then it's Mason trying to follow through. And then a weird shot makes its way through to Sam as he snags it.
All the right things.
Yeah.
None of them converting, but
Yeah, nice plays.
I think a lot of good, smart heads-up play. Team play.
Stingman that face off. Cole tries to slap it through. Comes out loose. Crusaders work it back to their point. And chuck it down into the corner. And then throw it in the middle. But as
Nice.
Matty picks that one off nicely and Edo's away. Edo gets a shot through. Goes in behind the net. And then Matty catches up on the far side. Marco holds it in. Down to Matty. He's going to avoid that check. In the corner he goes. Michael Byrne from...
Matty.
Matty? Yeah. Face off, won by Fergus. Fergus going to backhand that in deep. Jude will go after it first. Jude gets in, goes around, evades Gavin. And it's going to be the Crusaders breaking out down the right wing. Fergus collects them at the boards. Around to Jude. Shot coming through. Sam grabs that with the chest protector and clutch save.
Nine shots so far for shots on goal for Sam this period.
Crusaders holding the line. Shot is going to go well wide. Sam's going to track that and grab it. So we'll face another face-off in his end, over on his right side.
What's it?
Back to the point. Crusaders work it in. Get a shot on Sam again. Covers up for the save. Sting will change their forwards. Crusaders remain with the same five. Tristan trying to muscle his way through it. He gets it over to Luke, who gets it to Mason. Mason's up. Deflected wide of Tristan. Turned over. Stick to stick. Changing hands a lot. It's Mash now. Gives that away. Under pressure by Tristan. Loose puck. Crusaders get it over the boards. Tristan hits the player into the bench. Mason's going to take one for slashing. I didn't see that. Raff's on it. Round up past the points. So Crusaders retreat. And then skate with some speed now, picking that up, chucking it in. Raff will get in on it first. He looks for an angle out, held in at the blue line, then fired through, goes well wide. Raff will get to the other side. He's going to shuffle that backhander, going to make its way up to the point. Nash tries to stick at it. Crusaders go D to D, and it dangles over the blue. Lucas clears that down and kills some of the time with a little over a minute left. Nash in to try to cause some chaos, but out come the Crusaders in a group. Crusaders down the left wing. Try to work in from the corner. Center it through, picked up by Raff. He's got lots of time and space, finds a nice angle all the way down the ice. Now under a minute to go. Matty looks at that one. Going to circle and keep an eye on it. Try to kill off some of this time. Long breakout pass. Hits the red line in front of us. Crusaders drop it off to the man. Center it through. And missing. And here comes Edo. Edo's got speed. He's got Matty with him too. Edo angles to the left. Shot on. And a glove save goes up. Deflected over the net. Crusaders come around the outside with 22 seconds to go in the power play. Off the corner. They break out cross ice. Winger goes down alone. Marco swipes at it. This is the first chance, but gets it the second. And then the Crusaders retreat back off the... Now chance in front. Sam makes paddle save on that one. Off to the side. Marco. Now Byrne to Fergus. Fergus will chuck it in deep. He looks to the bench to see what's happening. Defenders are changing for Sting. Crusaders try to go around the outside. And now it's Gavin. He tries to go back to the point, but Luke hadn't got into position yet. It's going to be no icing because it was Gavin who shot it. That's right, Gavin. That was icing. Gavin will come in and try to push his way through. Puck is moving. Gavin moves it a little bit. And there comes loose. And it's Luke. He works through, gets a shot through. Fergus is waiting for it. He retrieves it. Fergus to the right wing, stops. He'll be tired. He's looking for a change, and away he goes. Jude comes on the ice. Smashed there now and behind the net. Crusaders going to pick it up. Jude almost getting a stick on it. Look. Fergus still on the ice. Stays on to get a shot. And a glove save made. So a minute and change to go in period number 2. And at the point, Cole working the boards. Chips at it, finally gets it out. Raff looks for an angle. He finds a way out. It is going to be no icing as the buzzer goes. That's all right.
Shots in the second period. 15 shots for the Crusaders versus 9 for the Sting. And of course, 2 goals for the Sting to the 1 for the Crusaders in that period. On a scale of balmy to Embrin, I think this is close to.
I can see my breath, which is rare. Even when it's cold, you normally can't see your breath.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to try to find the guy in the office to see if he couldn't find the guy.
Puck drop for Michael Byrne. He falls through the dot. Edo gets a stick on it, but out come the Crusaders. Nope, it's back to Edo. Slapped at. Edo walks in the slot, dangles one through. Byrne tries the backhand. Knocked off. Matty goes after it. Edo's there too. Up to Marco at the point. Holds it in. Gets it down. Edo comes across. He stabs at it. Marco holds the line, chucks it along the boards. Marco again, holding it 3 times, a charm. Edo, Marco, 4th time. Edo finally gets it off to Matty. Matty tries to work out. Matty gets it again. He goes back and picked off as he tries to go back to Marco deliberately. And now it's Crusaders on the left wing. Shot. And a paddle save for Sam. And now a shot from the point and a pad save. Sting struggling to get a stick on it to get it out of the zone. Back up to the point. Crusaders slap one through. Sam covers up for a big save. Facing off, it's Fergus, gets it over to Gavin. He catch up with it, chucked up high, close to us, doesn't get out of the rink. And it's Crusaders throwing it in deep. Luke in first, behind the net, hits the netting, swiped out by Connor. So Fergus will take this one again. And he wins it back to Connor. Crusaders into pressure. Connor now a chance in front. Turnover twice at the side. And a whistle before the puck made its way anywhere. I don't know if it did get in or not, but it was whistled. Definitely not a goal. Fergus will stay on for a third face-off. Gavin and Jude on his sides. Crusaders pick that one off. Sam backs it up to Raph. Raph looks across ice. Jude was looking at it. Makes its way into the Crusaders zone. Crusaders being troubled by Gavin. Down and deep it goes.
Gavin is relentless on this.
Here comes Connor. Who's that? Tristan. That's Tristan. Crusaders down the right wing. Thrown off the puck by Raph. Mason throws it. Puck goes through to Sam and a pad save off to the corner. Now working around the outside is the Crusaders. Mash gets a stick on it. Has to throw it out. Crusaders go wide on a shot from the point. And go the other way. Now Raph trying to work it out. It's up high in the air. Mash and Raph. Back to Tristan. Tristan, missing a pass to Mash. Good chance for a connection there. Mash kicks it forward. Works in. Tristan knocked down. Out come the Crusaders in a 1-on-2. Through traffic. Sam makes the pad save at first, and then a deflection through the top of the crease. Point held by the Crusaders. And then the defender's going to walk in. Goes off of Raph's skate, and then he can skate out. Throws it through. Burn in, the corner. Mash in deep, retrieves that puck. It goes around the outside. Cross comes Cole to get at it. Keeps it. And Cole loses sight of it. Fergus looks at it off his skate, held by Luke. Luke's going to take a shot. Goes wide.
Love the fact that was low.
Fergus is boarded. We got a hand up for a penalty. Connor's going to rip one from the outside. Luke comes across. Sam's out of the net. Matty gets a stick on it. Oh, come on. Why would you blow that?
Where they go?
They didn't have a stick. No, but the whistle. Why blow the whistle? We had possession.
No, they touched it. They touched it.
Oh.
I like your fire.
Yes.
Oh.
That
We
kind of
had
outrage.
just got the extra.
We should channel that
skater.
outrage.
So it is going to be. Oh, I didn't get this on here. Crusaders.
Oh, yeah.
Penalty. Back to the point. Luke with it. He's going to wait. Fire one a little bit. Crusaders get it out. Sam plays it off the side. Luke gets back. Luke looking for an outlet. Fergus and Jude's going to fire it in. Sting changing. Gavin in deep.
That in.
Fergus around to the point to hold it.
Time.
Fergus walks through.
Let it rip, let
And
it
now Lucas gets a shot through and a glove save. only a screen, that would have been in the net.
Yes.
Crusaders get it. Hand it down. It's going to be a hand pass. Wasn't an intentional hand pass, but it was. So puck comes over for face-off in front of us for the first time. Tristan's going to handle it. Crusaders get a stick on it, but Tristan pushes his way through and gets down to the right wing. He waits, holds, dangles. Gets in, tries to center it through. Mason's waiting there for it. It's going to get to the Crusaders, who can clear it out. Down, killing off another few seconds as Lucas gets back for it. Now Lucas will work a little bit quicker. Finds Raff coming out with speed. He's going to go through center ice. Raff kicks it through himself. Works it back to Tristan at the point. Loose puck for Mason. Across to Tristan, nicely played. Tristan down the wing. Centers it. Raff and Mash there. Neither Mash or Raff could get a stick on it. Mash works it back to the point. And now back to Mash. He's got a chance. He's going to try and feed that through. Picked off. Across comes Tristan. Tristan's got space up at the point. Deeks and works. Shot on and a goal!
Yes.
As the penalty expired, Tristan fires one top corner.
Trust in Tristan. We've been working on these various. We've got Incredible Kulka. We've got Machinator. Trust in Tristan. We'll be here all night, folks.
Off the draw. It's Crusaders with it, pressuring. 3-on-2, in tight. Flip it up, and it's in the back of the net and a little chip up. Crusaders get one back as they work in deep. Off the draw, it's Crusaders with it again. Try to push it through. Edo picks it off and gets it across to Matty. Crusaders with some speed. Deaking to the left. Crusaders in on a tight angle. And it's deflected up into the netting.
A number of the Crusaders really have some wheels. Really fast skaters.
Off the draw, it's back and forth, but it's up to the point for the Crusaders, who try to get a shot through traffic, and a weird deflection. At it. Gavin tries to hold it. Comes back to Luke. Luke Deeks tries to throw it. Under pressure. Crusaders with it. Fire when it's Sam. It's a pad save. Goes in behind the nets. Now Fergus scooping at it. Pushed off. Across comes Jude. Turned over. Connor will push the man out to the outside. And behind the nets. And a penalty coming to the Crusaders as Luke was boarded. Tristan on the face-off, works it through, down in the corner, back to Mash. Mash got lots of space. He works in the high slot, beats it through to Tristan. Tristan, tight angle shot, save made. He reverses, works in tight, wraparound chance, tries to push it through 5-hole, and it's stopped. That was nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
There's some hunger there. Tristan working hard with some assistance from his winger, Mash, working it down in deep. We're going to go around again. Same thing. Tristan works into the corner and goes after it. Retrieves it, looks, back to the point. Lucas skates through, finds Tristan waiting for it. Rafa's looking and tied up, but the pass is picked off, and back comes Lucas with it. Under pressure, pushed off. Tristan tries to feed it through, and now it's Mason to the outside, backhanded, over the nice little drop to Mash. Ralph will fire one wide. Mason gets back in at it, up to the point, held by Marco. Now Mason in the middle. Tristan held again by Marco, but then Crusaders will finally get out. Ralph will get over, get a stick on it. Tristan, speed, through the neutral zone, looking good, gets it over to Mason. Mason takes a shot, and a glove save.
Power plays. Better than usual. Good pressure.
Very entertaining.
Stressful. Ref chucking Connor out on a late change. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're all sorted now. Puck will drop. Maybe. Now will. Edo's going to take the face off. He gets a stick at it and goes after it, gets it back to the point. Marco works it down in the corner. Byrne tries to center it through. Edo's there. Off a skate. And the Crusaders will clear that out with his This one's won by the Crusaders up to the point. Thrown in along the side, down in the corner. Crusaders trying to work it. It's going to make its way back to Jude. Jude has Fergus's skates. Tries to continue through with it. Now Luke comes in to help out. Connor now is going to try off the boards and up. Dumped in slowly. Back at the Crusaders. Crusaders are going to dodge through past Connor. And a breakout pass on a 3-on-0. Flipped up. A save made by Sam. As it goes up and over the net. Gavin avoids a hit. Connor will try to skate through some traffic here. Drops it to Gavin. Goes off the board. Gavin goes cross ice. He's going to miss Jude, but he'll get the rebound off the boards. Throw that in. No, he gets off a body, and then he goes cross ice. Goes the other corner. Gavin will go in after. And I didn't have my clock going. Mason holds at the blue line and skates out.
5 minutes remaining.
Has to avoid a hit. Crusaders trying to break out. Hits a stick on the way through. Raph will come back at it. Reverses around. Finds Mash. Reaching at it. And then Tristan come to Crusaders. Held to the outside. Tristan carrying it with some speed. Big stride to the right side. Blocked and deflected out. Mash gives that away. In the corner and Mash. Coming to the point, slapper through, goes wide. Connor looks to make the block. Now back up to the Crusaders' point through traffic, and Sam will grab that one. First save with 3:10 left to go. First save made by Sam, and a rebound put in the side. To Fergus. Fergus down the left wing, looks to center it. He does. Mason's there. Shot blocked before he can get it through. Now Connor. He puts one through. Stopped. Raff holds the line. Fergus in the slot. Skates through. Takes a shot. Pad. Save. Now fired through by Mason. Connor shoots one through. Saved by the glove and out. Fergus with Mason, drops it off to the left. Icing is the call. Back to Marco. Sam will leave the net. Marco takes a shot through. A pad save. Second chance by Michael Byrne. A goal.
Gavin from Marco.
Okay. I gave it to Michael Byrne because he's just in the mix there, but Marco might have thrown it in, so Marco probably got an assist too. Yep. Michael Byrne working that hard through the dot. Gavin tries to shovel it back to Cole. Sam will stop that one first, but not hold on to it. Now through behind the net. Gavin has to take a hit to the back. And out comes Byrne. Sam will leave the net as Byrne skates through center ice and drops it off to Mash. Mash goes in. Has to hold back a little bit. Crusaders go around the outside. Marco holds the line. Empty netter. Going off Cole's leg, I think, maybe. It was going that way anyway. With 20 seconds to go, Crusaders are going to go on one last charge on a breakout. Save and off to the corner. Well, Crusaders get a rare win. We take a loss.
Let's see here. 41 shots for the Crusaders versus 35 for the Sting.